Good morning. It's already afternoon. This is DCE110 lab. I want to continue with our lab session so as to augment the physical contact. In the last lab that we did, I tried to introduce us to the concept of drawing circuit diagram in AutoCAD. As you already know, that multi-sim is different from AutoCAD. So in multi-sim, we can draw the schematics and we can also simulate the circuit as if it has been coupled together in real life. So we have a simulation of that circuit because the components that are put together in the schematics, they have also been simulated. So the simulated components with the wire connections and all the instruments that we use, digital instruments or analog instruments, they are simulated to emulate real life equipment. The same thing with the components. But in AutoCAD, that is not the case. So the components are just representing the drawing, the picture. So you cannot simulate in AutoCAD, okay? Your circuit. So it's just to allow you to sketch your circuit. If you want to use it to sketch a circuit for presentation, for whatever, now that should also inform you about the advantage of electronic workbench simulating, multi-sim over AutoCAD in this regard. So when it comes to circuit simulation, AutoCAD cannot do that, but multi-sim can do that. And you have a lot of other things that AutoCAD can do that multi-sim cannot do. So I'm just going to show you in case you have need to do that. So I'm going to share my screen now. I've already opened the AutoCAD. Yes, this is AutoCAD. You should be seeing the AutoCAD screen now. This is the AutoCAD interface. Now, as I said earlier in the earlier video, what you just need is to go to the command window. Now, make sure you always put your eye on command window so that you know what you are doing, so that you can take full control of AutoCAD. Command window gives you feedback on what is happening and also take input into the AutoCAD system. So when you type AutoCAD Design Center at the command window, ADCENTER, it will bring up the AutoCAD. Yes, it will bring the Add Center, and then you just click on it. It will try to bring it out for you. Now, if you are just using this for the first time, now it may not take you straight to where it will take me now because I've been using it for some time. So all you need to do is to search for it. You search for the Design Center in the window that's going to be displayed. Now it's going to display this window, this screen, where you have, now the window is coming up now. Now you have You see, directly it displays the window where you have the basic electronics blocks. These are called blocks. Okay, blocks are made from lines, circuits, arc, and all that. So when you combine all these elements, you get block. So, like for instance, this battery is made up of lines, vertical, horizontal, joined together with some space. And like, look at this capacitor now, it's made up of line, vertical, horizontal, two vertical. So this one is a circuit breaker. It's made up of, lines and dots, zeros. Like this diode is made up of, triangle and lines. So these are actually blocks. Now, if you come to Art Center for the first time and you cannot see this, just quickly look at sample folder, click on it. When you click on it, sample folder, okay, can you see now? Now I'm trying to trace the steps. From sample folder, you will see ActiveX, database connectivity, and you will see ENUS, that is English US. Now click on it. When you click on it, you go to the plus, you will see Design Center. Can you see now? When you click on Design Center, now you will see a lot of them. So click the plus. Now, when you click the plus, you will see all these analog integrated circuits, AutoCAD test line types, basic electronics, CMOS integrated electrical power, fastener US, home space. You can use it to plan your home. When you look at some of the blocks, you will see where you can design home and put your bed, chair, computer terminal, and all these things to arrange your home, like that, the home space planner. Okay, how to plan the home space. Now, these are a lot of things AutoCAD present to you, which you cannot get in multi-sim electronic workbench. You see high heating, ventilation, air conditioning. You see how designer, for those who are interested in all this, are designing bathtub, chimney, door, fancy door, faucet for your bedroom and all that, bedroom side faucet, garage door, pedestal elevation and all that, zinc. You have a lot of things that you can use to complete your drawing. They are already made for you. Then look at the landscaping. Very interesting, landscaping. These are things you can use to decorate your car park and all that when you are drawing. So AutoCAD has a lot of that already drawn for you. Plant processing, welding. So, but our focus now is on, this is for electrical power. This is for digital electronics. You want to get all these circuits just for sketching, just for drawing. You can't simulate them. So take note of that. Now let's look at the basic electronics where we are. I just want to do a few example just to illustrate what. Now in the drawing that you will be using as assignment, okay, you will see battery there. So you can double click on it and you will have the battery. You can place it somewhere. Now, this is, when you double click, now this is very interesting. It's going to give you this window or dialog screen. So you want to specify on screen, want to specify the scale on screen, insertion point on screen, because you have to get the place you want to put it on the screen. But the scale, you can set the scale you want uniform scale or that. Rotation, you want to be on screen, and you can click OK. When you click OK, now you can drop it. Now, when you drop it, you see that is the battery. And there's something also I need to introduce it very quickly for easy manipulation of AutoCAD. You can reduce this. so that you can do other things. Now, I want to just quickly look at the formats under the menu bar. Here, you can actually format a lot of things here, like your drawing limit, like your units. Now, you need to format that. If you don't start with the AutoCAD wizard that guides you. Now here, you accept precision. Now I want to be precise to the nearest whole number. Then angle type is decimal degree. The one we normally do when we do that. And then we have counterclockwise. When you click clockwise, it overrides counterclockwise. So, but this is counterclockwise. Now, insertion scale is very important. Look up, everybody. Now, the insertion scale is talking about the scale that will be applied when you are inserting blocks into your drawing. Okay? So AutoCAD has drawn some things and they are already drawn to specific units: millimeter, meters, feet, inches, centimeter, kilometer, micro inches, yards, nanometer, decameter, hectometer, gigameter, gigameters, and all these things. So you just need to specify. So if you want to be in centimeter, so select centimeter. And all your insertion scale will be in centimeter. But if you want to make it to be in millimeter, then select millimeter. So for this drawing, you can make it millimeter. Okay. Now, I want to go back to select resistor. Yeah. Yeah, that's the resistor there. You can bring out your inductor. Where's the inductor? Okay, this is where you see the inductor here. You can drag it out here. Okay, they seem to be overlapping here. Let me move here. Another place. Let me move this. Okay, I'm trying to move it out from the overlapping. Okay, that's your inductor there. Press escape to remove any. Then the next one is transistor. Okay, this is NPN. We have NPN and we have PNP. Okay. The next one, capacitor. Okay, we have 10K and 1K, 1 kilo ohm, 10 kilo ohm resistor and 1 kilo ohm. So then the next one that we have two capacitors, 82 picofarad. Just pick. You can pick one capacitor and copy it out, or just now the capacitor I brought out, you can see is it seems to be yes. I think that's okay. Capacitor is okay. Now you will discover that you may need to do some rotation of your objects to get exactly the way they will be in the circuit. So do that. We've already done that. And then don't forget to also put the ground. There's a ground there. When you bring out the ground, you can drop the ground here. Now, these are the things you will need to arrange, and then you just connect them with lines, and then you are through. So that's all about this. So I don't want to waste time with this because this is very, very simple. Want to rotate, like let me just show you how to rotate. I've done that before. Just click on any of the, you can also zoom to see the, then you click rotate, right click on the object and click rotate, specify the base rotation, and then you want to go 90 degree. Yeah, you go 90 degree. You can specify the angle of rotation, let's say 90, and that is 90. Okay, so it's now vertical. Can you see that from horizontal to the vertical? The same thing can be applied to that one. So take note of that and you are good to go. Okay, now I just want to quickly, I don't want to do a very long video. I want to do a very short video so that you can have time to go through, and when it's uploading, it will take time to upload. Now, I want to introduce to the concept of 3D modeling very quickly. It's very, very important, 3D modeling. So I'm going to just select all this. I'm going to delete what I've done so far. Now, when you want to start 3D modeling, you have a lot of facilities. Number one, you can use what we call the cube. Let me show you from tools. Let me just start from the basic. Now, when you want to start, you go to view first, go to 3D view, and then move to southwest isometry. Okay. Now, you can see this is what I've drawn some before. That is the power supply for that. So it's still not deleted. I just did that. So when you go to view on your file menu, you will see 3D views. Then you can see a lot of views. This is where we have viewpoint here, plan view, where we can see the current UCS, world UCS, and the named UCS. Now we have the top of our view, bottom, left, right, front, back. If you want to look at these things in a plan, plan view, you want to see the top, the bottom, left, right. When you do modeling, you may be interested in looking at all the views, all the side views, front view, and all that. But when you want to draw in 3D, start with southwest isometric or south seat or anywhere, but I just prefer southwest because you can view from one side. So viewing from southwest side. Now, when you have your what do you call it? You have this. I hope it's been shared. Let me see whether. Yeah, it's been shared. Let me see whether it's actually sharing. Okay. Okay, it's sharing. So let me go back to the. Good. So I'm back here. Now, it is sharing. Okay. Now, what I want to bring up here is very simple. Now, from the view, you can have access to a lot of things you can do with from the view. You can do orbit. I'm going to show you how to orbit, how to do constrained orbit, free orbit, continuous orbit for animating your object, to make your object to move on a particular axis or whatever. Now, also you can also look at visual style. 2D wireframe is the current one. Then we have wireframe, we have hidden, we have realistic, we have conceptual, we have shaded with edges, shaded of gray. Don't forget, these things can come out in your exams, so take note of them. They're very, very important for you to master this concept and do go over them again. Now, rendering. We also have rendering here. We can also render our drawings to look like real life scenario. We can render where the light is coming from. Probably you are having the sunlight coming from, and then it's going to really show that there is a ray of light coming, and then it's going to show your shadow. So these are things that AutoCAD has installed when you want to really do a full modeling of 3D objects. Okay, display and the toolbars. But let's quickly, and then what I'm trying to show you before is we also have the steering wheel. Then we also have what we call the cube. Okay, let me remove this so that now this is the cube. We have the view cube. So don't forget. Okay, now you have the view cube. You have the full navigation wheel called the steering wheel. We have the pan. We have the zoom extent here already available for you. We have the orbits that we can use here to rotate the view in 3D space. And we also have show motion. So all these things can be used in the AutoCAD. Don't forget we are using 2017. I just checked up and we already have 2021 AutoCAD. So, but you know, they're going to add a lot of things and it's going to be very bulky for your system. So don't be in a hurry to get the latest. And don't forget, they are paid version. They are paid versions. So the ones we are using are just the ones we use to teach. Okay, you have student versions that are going to be limited for just simple familiarization with AutoCAD features. So I'm going to just quickly draw a few objects because I don't want to go into detail because this is a course that can be taken alone. 3D modeling in AutoCAD, it can be taken alone, and we will focus on modeling different kind of objects. You can model a car, you can model a full house 3D, and you can look at how it is, walk through it. You can model a whole stadium, you can model a whole facility like church, mosque, and every other factories and offices and so forth. So you just need the basic now. There's a basic we will give you. So don't worry. It's just a basic. If you can expand on this with help and all the other materials you have, the manual, the help system that you have, you'll be able to do a lot with AutoCAD. And also, so we're going to also talk about modifying objects, trimming the object, fileting, array, and mirroring, all those things. They are available under modify. So if you need those ones, you can erase, copy, mirror, offset, array, move, rotate, scale, stretch, lengthen, trim, extend, break. So all these things, chamfer, filet, they are available. Just explore them. We have solid editing here. We can edit solid surfaces. We have surface editing here, solid editing here. We can do union, subtraction, intersection, chamfer edges of 3D, and a lot of things you can accomplish here. Very, very. You can explode a block that have been made to be together. So you can explode an entity. So when a block has been made, when you draw different components, when you draw an object using different components, line, arc, circle, polyline, all those things, and they become perfected, you can make them to become block. So they become an entity. So you cannot access those lines individually. That's what it means. So, but when you want to make changes to them, you can explode them to become, they go back to their individual components. So these are things you can have hands on. So our time, the syllabus does not reach, extend that. We just have a basic introduction. Now, but I want to quickly do this. Even this 3D is not even so much emphasized. It's just introduction. So just go to draw. Want to go to draw, go to modeling. If you are used to the ribbon, you can see modeling, you will see a lot of things there. But yes, when you go to draw modeling, you'll see polysolid, box, wedge, cone, sphere, cylinder, torus, pyramid, extrude, revolve. These are the things we can do to them. When you draw this basic, you can combine them to realize any kind of 3D modeling you want to. Now, another thing I need to quickly introduce before I forget is the fact that you can select from the top here whether you are in drafting or 3D basic or 3D modeling. So if I go to 3D modeling, you're going to see, okay, it's going to change the environment. It's going to change the AutoCAD interface to make 3D modeling easier, okay? It's going to change the ribbon interface to be able to bring up all the things you can draw, but mind you, it can consume your memory and it can make your AutoCAD to be a bit slow. So these are the things that you may. So I want to also turn off my video because it's a bit slowing down my session, and I want to be able to finish on time. Now you can click on box here. Okay, when you click on box, you will see when you click down here, you will see a lot of things you can see here. Box is here. So there is this. Let me just pick about the box. Now you want to start with the box. That's the cube. You can also draw a rectangle with it. Okay. It's trying to load. Yes, the system I'm using is not so powerful. So now when you want to specify the first corner, you get the first corner. Then you move to the second corner. You can type, this is 2. You can say 2 by 2, okay? Okay, so I can go up here, another 2. Okay, so I finish my my cube. If you want to make it to be cuboid, you can do that. Now I just want to show you a very basic thing. Now, if you are in solid, you can do a lot of things here. If you are in surface, you can do a lot of things here. Merge, visualize. This is where we can also do visualize. Okay. Here I can come to. I can change to from 2D wireframe. I can come to conceptualize. Okay, can you see that? Aha. But we don't normally encourage you to do that because it's going to also slow down your AutoCAD process. So after you have finished your modeling, you can now turn to the visual style, you know, called conceptual or realistic. So realistic, they actually consume memory, okay, and they slow down. So I'm going to draw everything. I'm going to draw in the wireframe. Okay, I'm going to stop at the wireframe. Okay, the wireframe is okay. When I'm finished, and I will now conceptualize them. I will now visualize them. I'll put them in the visual style. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to the home. I'm going to draw the next one, cylinder. I'm going to get the base circle, specify the base circle. That's the radius. You want it to be 1. Complete to be 1. Then you want to go up. Now you want to go down. You can go down. Let me go up. Let me just say 2. I want to be 2. Okay, that is 2 there. Okay, you can do anything. That means I'm talking about 1 unit, 2 units. So the radius, that means the diameter of the circle is 2, and then the height is 2. Because I use radius 1, and you know it's diameter is 2R. Now, let me look at cone. Okay, let me look at cone here. Okay, I get the base. Now I'm going to use 1 also. Let me accept 1. Now I want to go up. Now let me take accept 3 as my height for the cone. You can see that's it. Let me also try sphere, just like your ball. You have to get the center of the sphere. Click a point to get the center, and then you want to get the radius. Let me accept 2 for the radius. And so this is the radius. This is the sphere with radius 2. The rest will be drawn automatically. And the next is pyramid. So very, very simple. You have to get the base radius or the base. Let me just accept 0.5 because I want to be very small. Okay, and I go up for the pyramid. Type any height you want there. Now, the next one is torus. The wedge is easy, is very easy. Now let me do torus here. Torus has to have 2 circles. The first one is this, and then that is 2. Then the internal one has to be, we can go outside it, we can go inside. Okay, 1. Okay, so you can see this. So with this, I can move this. If I want to move it from here, it's overlapping with another. I want to move it to another place. Okay, that is, I hold my button down, my left button, and I drop it here so that you don't overlap. Now, I've done all this just to show you that it's very, very easy. Now, you can see I can use this to actually look at the left, look at the front, look at the side, the right side, look at the back side, and look at the left side. I can look at the bottom side. I can also look at the top side. Now, let me look at the top side. This is the top side. Now, let me go back to my southwest. So this is what I'm looking at. This is my southwest. This is where I'm looking at from my drawing. Now let me pan. I'm panning to the center, and I'm also zooming to make it big. Now I want to take them to conceptual from visualize, or you can go to if you are in 2D, you will see view, then you go to 3D views, and then you can go to visual style. You can go to that. And let me just show you so that you'll not be confused in case you find yourself in drafting an annotation. Okay. Now it takes some time to change. Now from here you can see when you go to you have to bring back your show menu bar so that you can go to your view and you can see your visual style. Okay, so from there I'm going to conceptual first. Can you see? Become conceptual. Now from this conceptual, I can put some color. Let me put some color to my objects. Just double click any of them. Right click. Click. Yes, you have the color by layer. You can change the color to become another thing, maybe yellow. Then you can escape, and that will be the color it will inherit. You can see now. Let me change the color of this torus. Say it varies. Let me change this to okay. It's like I'm also like I'm doing two objects together. So that's why I say it varies. So maybe I didn't deselect that one. Let me change one to red. Okay, you can see that. Let me change this one to probably blue. Okay, I've not escaped the other one. So you can see this one want to join together. Let me say blue. Okay, then you have to escape. Okay, now this is, now let me change this one. I've been able to unite this one together. Let me change this one to magenta. Okay, I can close this and I can escape. Now let me now go back to my virtual style and go back to realistic. See how realistic they are now. They're going to be shaded properly and realistically. Now let me now introduce the concept of orbits. Okay, this is orbiting. Can you see that? These are constraint orbits. You can see I can turn them to any of the view I want. Okay, and also I can now go to the same view, orbit. I can now say continuous orbit just to animate my objects, and they will be rotating at the orbit I set. I can start, the direction I push it, that's the direction it will go. I can stop it and push in another direction. So this is all about modeling and modeling, orbiting, and the rest of them. So we will not go far because the time is not there. We'll be taking our CA very soon, and the test and the exam will follow. Submit all the assignments on time so that we can grade you, so you have your CA before you go. You have your CA result before you go for the exam, so that you know how to prepare. So thank you very much. This is the end of this short video. Have a nice day.